Yo, what's up everyone? Kyrios here, and we have another Eversoul video for you. Now, this one's going to be talking specifically about rerolling, and just a little bit of TLDR. I don't think you need to reroll, but we're going to talk about it because that's why you're here at this video. And I'm going to talk about some of the characters I'm going to pick, and I'll talk about that in another video as well. So, if you guys can, hit that like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's talk about your reroll journey. And before we get into sign into all this goodness right here, there's one thing I do want to point out is that if you're trying to do multi-instancing, this game is very intensive. I actually was only able to get about 2 the run at a time, but maybe you can get 4 the run, depending on how good your PC is. But one thing I do want to point out, I was able to get this game to run on LD player. I'll have the links all down below. If you did want to multi-run this, there's a couple things I would suggest. Obviously, you make a primary account. Go ahead and clone that. And then one thing I would suggest is hitting this optimization. Make sure you lower that FPS to about 20 FPS or lower. I wouldn't go lower than 10, otherwise the game starts to crash. Disable sounds and use less graphics, memory, and RAM. Now, the reroll time on this game is not very long. And since we have an infinite reroll, it helps out as well on top of that. So you're gonna have all these options down the bottom on the bottom. Log in with Facebook, Apple, Google, all that goodness. What you're gonna want to do is sign in with guest. Now this one's gonna be it's very nice that they have a guest option, and we were able to confirm that you get all the pre-registration rewards whether you're a guest or not, so you can reroll over and over again. So that is also another perk, and we'll talk about that in just a second. So go ahead and hit confirm. It's going to ask you to put a birth date in. All right. So one thing I would point out is that if you're in cutscenes, if you click and hold, or if you press your finger to the phone or tablet, you can actually skip a lot of these. There's just no skip button. So just continue. These are some just general tips on moving faster. Then what you're going to want to do is that you're going to want to hit that menu key in the top right. You're going to want to hit skip over and over again. One thing I like to do is hit auto and then hit skip on top of that. You're going to have to put a name in here. All right, once you get to this part of the story, which doesn't take very long, it's going to force you to do a choice summon. Now, this is a free 10 summon that you can do over and over again to pick a character that you want. And ideally get the character that you really jive with, or a character that's going to be a really good starting character. I don't know what we're going to get here. And funny enough, we got one of the best characters that you can get that's on my list that you should pull. Our girl Jade. Now that's really funny that we pulled her on the first attempt. I'm actually going to confirm this summon. Now quickly, if you don't get the summon that you want, make sure you do summon again times 10. You can do this over and over again as many times as you want until you get the summon you're looking for. All right, and then there's a few other places you can get some summons, and then I want to hit you guys with a big tip before we talk about characters, so don't go anywhere just yet. And quickly to interject there, I just want to show you guys how to reset your account. So say you've done all your summons, you've pulled everything you want to, and it's not the account you're looking for. All you have to do is go to settings, go to account, you type in the name Eversoul. It'll actually wipe everything. You'll have to re-download the data. You don't have to do anything. So this is probably one of the easiest rerolls you could possibly do. As long as you can get emulator working, this is actually a really easy and simple, quick reroll. So one, you want to go to your mailbox and make sure that you receive everything. Go to normal, receive everything, and then go to operator, receive everything. You're going to get those Mika pieces, which essentially gives you a free Mika. So make sure you don't choose Mika as your starting summon. You'll go into your bag there. You'll go ahead and select her. You'll use it, and you'll get her through her animation. Cool. So we got Mika. We've got a bunch. We got Mika, we got Jade, and we got Lindsay. Now, Lindsay you get for free from the tutorial that we just did. Mika you get for free. Jade, well, we got from the 10 summon, which was really nice. But I want to hit you with that big tip. Big tip! All right, if we go on over to our Soulpedia, we can look at all the characters that we potentially have and what we don't have. Sorry, and I got to read from my list here. 1, we got Mika for free that we got from that summoning. 2, you can actually get Lindsay for free from that tutorial, which we've already shown. We already have those characters, and we have them unlocked. The next character you actually get for free is also Chloe. So I want to make sure that you guys do not pull for Chloe initially. I mean, dupes are needed in this game. You definitely need dupes. But you do get Chloe for free after completing Chapter 2. Next up on the list, you do also get another free character. If I can find her real quick, you do get Clara for free as well. So make sure any of these ones that you get for free, you do not use your 10 starting selector on. Because there's no reason to start with a dupe. You should start with a variety of characters. All right, so we actually have 3 other characters to go. Talia is not technically free, but it's pretty much as close to free as you can get. If you were to spend 99 cents in the shop, you can essentially get Talia with it. So that's a pretty good deal. I know that's not free to play, but 99 cents is 99 cents, right? The last 2. Now I'm going to be flashing up on screen because I only have screenshots of these. You can get Sia for free, which is the cat girl from a boot camp or an event that's called boot camp over the next 7 days. So I think this is live for the first 30 days of the game. Then on top of it, you guys can get Mephi for free as a login bonus. So now is the best time to play the game. You literally just get every character I just mentioned for free. That's absolutely insane. And let's just talk about the characters I'm pulling real quick since I've got you here already. And you're going to get all these great characters. All right, welcome back. Now, I'm going to do a video on this. It's probably going to be the next video just to make sure people can find this and they don't make the mistakes that we just talked about in this reroll guide, because not everyone's going to want to reroll. They just want to know who to pick. So we'll probably cover this twice in a row. But here are the characters that I'm really excited about. Now, ones I do want to talk about real quick. Adriana, who's an angel, and Ayame. Both of those characters are going to be absolutely bonkers. The problem is that they're both a demon and an angel, and you cannot pull them from the general, or at least the general free 10 summon reroll. So you have to get lucky. They are part of the 4% reroll. So whenever you pull a character, or sorry, not 4% reroll, but the 4% pool is whenever you pull a character, there's an overarching 4%, and they're kind of on the bottom-ish portion of it. But if you get them, your account's going to be golden. Now, the other ones that we're going to pull for is Jade. Jade, in my opinion, is an absolute powerhouse. I love any kind of character that's got caster AoE. Now, what's really great about her is that her ultimate increases the activation chance of allies' sub skills. Now, remember that these are not, you don't have 2 sub skills. You only have 1. There's a passive skill and then there's a sub skill. So, but that's still very, very, very good. All right, next up on the list is Vivian. Now, Vivian is probably, honestly, would probably be my number 1 pick. The reason why I think she's probably the number 1 is that both of her skills have, or her ultimate and her skill, have AoE components to them. Anytime you have AoE, always going to be great. Her sub skill is absolutely amazing. Gives allies the wind blessing, increases their haste for a certain period of time. Also gives Vivian attack for a certain period of time. Wonderful. We love attacking faster. We love attacking harder. She has a great passive where she restores her MP faster, which allows her to do skills faster. And then her sub skill is great on its own, but it's really her whole kit that makes her great. Now, finally on my list is Petra. Petra just looks pretty bonkers to me. And the main reason she looks bonkers, I don't think she's out of control, but anytime you have a character that can absorb HP naturally, has natural lifesteal, it's usually great all the way up until the end game, right? Can maybe carry your whole team. And that's really what I'm looking at. Absorbs HP from enemies within 3 meters equal to the percentage of their max HP. Delicious. Her ultimate steals more HP and does damage. Like, I think she's pretty golden. So I think if you were to take any one of these 3 characters, you guys would be great. All right, everyone, that's all I've got for you. Sorry again about the voice, still recovering from getting better. I do appreciate you. We'll be live streaming this game, and I live stream a bunch of other games if you haven't checked out our twitch.tv channel. I'll check you in the next video. Take it easy, and fist bump from me to you.